I'm catching up with Gavin VENTER, and we're going to have a chat about the Tara Lang runners on Friday. And Gav, you guys start with who are you in race 1, who showed super improvement on local debut last time out?
Yeah, she came to us very temperamental, very hot. Hence the reason we've left Teak on her. She's not easy to work with, and I didn't want to really give Ryan a hard time. But Teak knows her. He works all the time. We've taken her to the poly. She's galloped there. I must say, I was looking at her yesterday, and she's put on so much weight. She looks magnificent. She needed a last run. If she takes to the poly, she can run a place, but I'm very happy with her turnout. She's not going to take long before she wins.
Oh, that's good to hear. Moving on to race 2, So Dasher, he'll make his local debut.
Yeah, another horse. This horse has come to us with a long history. We've heard from jockeys, from everybody, be careful with this horse. He's very difficult, he's very hot. Hence again, we've left Ryan off. Let me see what he really does first, Ryan, before we know where we're going with him. I have to say at work, he hasn't given us a problem. He's just a little bit strong. We took him to the poly 2 weeks ago. He actually galloped with Daddy Green Purple, the horse that won last Friday. Charlie rode him. The only thing he did, he reached a little bit in this gallop, but he behaved. And let's see on race day, does he behave? It's all a learning curve for us. It's a 1300. I've got the feeling he might be better over a mile, but it's a learning curve for us to see how he behaves, see what distance he needs to go over. But his gallop was good enough. As I said, Grady Green Purple won last Friday, and he could run a place. I just got a feeling he might need a mile.
On to race 3, Willow Lane will have her peak run.
Yeah, first time over this distance. Her last start, I always thought the poly might be a little bit quick for her. Mile on the grass would be perfect for her, but the poly's a little bit quicker, so we're trying a little bit further. It's quite a strong field, but I've got a feeling this is the distance that she's looking for. I think she can run to the money.
In race 4, we'll see Bell's first wave, and he loved trying the Eastern Cape poly for the first time in his last start.
Yeah, this is the horse behind us. I've just worked him. He always gives you a good feel at work. His first run, it was a bit disappointing, but we tried him on the poly. He ran a very good race on the poly. He did get a kilo for that, which is not going to be in his favour. It is a handicap, which again is not in his favour, but I still think he's going to run a big race. And all is not lost. If he does get beat here, 2 weeks later there's a normal maiden plate 1900, and if he doesn't win this, he'll be hard to beat in the 1900. But who cares? Let him win now rather. But if he doesn't, he can always win his next start. But he's a big runner.
He has his future mapped out for him. In race 6, we'll see Arveni Warrior.
Yeah, he came to us a lot of problems. We took a long time to get him onto the track. We eventually got him there. He pulled up sound. I was very surprised. I really thought he would pull up quite jarred up, but he didn't. Teak knows him again. We've left Teak on him because Teak knows him. Teak works him. And he needed it. He'll probably need this run, but he'll run closer.
And in race 7, we'll see Stolen Kiss. And Gav, she's really done you guys proud in her recent runs in this class.
Yeah, she ran a good race, and then 2 weeks later another good race, and then it was a little bit too soon to run her again, so we opted to wait for this race. Ideally, a strong field. It's a conditions plate. She's not well weighted. It's going to be very hard to beat the top 2 horses, especially the number 2 horse. That's going to fly my flag. That's going to be a very, very hard horse to beat. I think that's close to a banker. But she'll run into the money. She's well. She's very well. She's working well, and she can run into the money, but not ideally the right race.
Tara Lang yard might be a small yard, but they're in good form. They've got some fantastic stats, and their runners are runners to take note of.